So this session was requested by so many of you, and I'm really excited to share this slow flow with you today. This session is perfect after climbing or before you're going to bed and still would like to move your body, stretch your body to have a good night's sleep. So let's meet in a seated position. And with inhalation, extend your arms by the sides. Imagine that you really want to lengthen your arms to the two different directions. Let's take an inhalation, push the chest forward. Exhalation, arms in front of you, round your spine as if you're in a cat and cow, and then hug yourself. So let's give this big, warm hug for ourselves. And then with the next inhalation, one more time, open up, push your chest forward, shoulder blades go closer to one the other. And then on the exhalation, again, hug yourself, but really feel this idea of hugging yourself. So basically like meeting an old, very dear friend to us, and we are just hugging him or her. So when you hug yourself, feel that hugging sensation. And let's do it a few more times. I will stay silent for 5 breaths. So with inhaling, we open up, and exhale, we close. So 5 more times. With the next inhalation, extend your arms to the sides, and now bend your arms 90 degrees into the cactus, and now put your elbows together and palms together. Let's go into an eagle arms. I will swap to the side so you can see me better. So eagle arms. Now right elbow goes on the top, wrapping our arms around, and palms touch. If this is not very nice, you can lower your hands on top of your shoulders. What we want to have is right elbow on top of the left elbow. So stay here. Lift your elbows in same line as your shoulders. And now just gently push one forearm into the other. So this way we should feel it in the back, in our back, upper back. Take an inhalation and push one forearm into the other. And exhale. Now let's open up one more time. Shoulder blades together, and then exhale. Elbows touch, palms touch. And now your left elbow goes on the top. Wrap your arms around. Palms touch. Elbows in the same line as your shoulders. Maybe even slightly higher, and then push one forearm into the other. Stay here. Feel a nice sensation after climbing in your upper back. Take an inhalation. Exhale. One more time in this position. Inhale. And on the exhalation, open up your arms and lower your arms down to the ground. Now take your right fingertips on the right side, and then with inhalation, lift your left arm up, side bend. But here we want to grab our head, so with the left hand, grab your grab your head and just support it. And here we want to feel the lengthening sensation on the left side of our body. So even feeling that our rib cage is creating more space between every rib. We're also stretching our armpit. You can stay on your right palm or on your right fingertips. Again, no correct or wrong. Check that your left armpit is not looking down. We want to continue to open it up. Take an inhalation in this position. Feel the opening sensation on the left side. Exhale. With the help of your right hand, push yourself up. And now swapping sides. So left fingertips on the left side. With inhalation, lift your right arm Bend your right arm and then grab your head with your right hand. Support your head so our head can rest. So really rest your head into your right hand. And now a gentle bend to the left side. Again, armpit looking up. Feeling a gentle stretch. Lengthening sensation on the right side of our body. Take an inhalation in this position. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And then with the help of your left hand, push yourself back up into the center. Now, interlace your fingers behind you. So again, I swap sides. So interlace your fingers behind you and extend your arms behind, shoulder blades closer to one the other. Here you can stay still, or if that feels good, very, very gentle movement. Left ear to your left shoulder, right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe swapping, maybe staying still. Continuing to open up our chest. Take an inhalation. Exhale. Now lower your chin towards your chest. Again, no need to go as deep as you can. Just slightly. Then bring your head back into the center. Let go of your fingertips. Move a pillow somewhere to the side if you had a pillow. And let's meet in a tabletop position. So hands are underneath our shoulders. Knees are underneath our hips. Fingers spreading wide, knuckles are pushing down. Now let's take a right hand and thread the needle. So right hand goes in between your left hand and your left knee, lowering our right shoulder down onto the ground. Here you can stay still, or if you'd like, maybe with your left hand, extending your left arm in front of you, one option. Another option is to bring your left arm behind you as if you want to touch your right thigh, continuing to open up our chest to the left side. Again, whatever you choose with your arms, it's absolutely fine. Let's take a few moments in stillness in this position. Check if you're breathing. Take an inhalation and listen to the sound of your exhalation. Last one in this position. Exhale. With the help of your left hand, push yourself up into a tabletop position, and then few cat and cows. So with inhalation, arching, pushing the ground away. Exhale, rounding our spine, chin to chest. Few more times. Harmonize the movement with the breath, nowhere to hurry. And last cycle of breath, inhale and exhale. Come back into the center and let's thread the needle to the opposite side. So left hand in between our right hand and right knee, lowering our left shoulder down onto the ground, twisting to the right side. With your right arm, you can bring your right arm behind you, so your right hand wants to touch your left thigh, or bring your right arm in front of you, or keep your right hand more or less underneath your right shoulder. Again, no correct or wrong, we just choose whatever feels good or the best for us in this moment. So not forcing anything, just staying in this twist, continuing to breathe. One more time, inhale, exhale fully. Then we lower your right hand back down onto the yoga mat. Lower your left hand underneath your left shoulder as well. I will fix my jumper. And then let's meet in a puppy pose. So make sure that your hips are above your knees. We want to extend our palms in front of us, and then lower your elbows down. And then imagine that you want to gently stretch your armpits. So bringing our forehead towards the yoga mat and continuing to gently open up our armpits. Here again, we don't need to go super, super deep, so be mindful of your body. If you have done my other sessions, you know that I'm always very excited about activating, strengthening the muscles, so to support our joints and ligaments. Therefore, when we do more passive stretching, I really encourage not to go your 100%. So even if you could go even deeper, you can take like 15-20% back and don't go as deep, just to be mindful with your body. So feel how your whole body is melting down into the ground. You are relaxing your body. Take an inhalation. Exhale. And whenever you're ready, gently start to lift yourself up. And now let's lower our belly, chest down into the ground. And then open up your arms into a cactus. So arms, elbows in line with your shoulders and elbows bent 90 degrees. Let's keep our right shoulder on the ground. Lift your left leg up and bring your left leg back. So we want to feel the stretch in the front of our right chest. So you can support yourself with your left hand. Your left leg can go wherever it's comfortable for you to stay in this position for a few moments. If you'd like, there is always an option to bring the left arm behind. For me, it's not very comfortable, so I'm not choosing it, but some people really like it. So again, your choice. This should also feel super nice after climbing. So today I have very sore muscles because we went bouldering yesterday. So this for me feels super, super nice today. So I hope it feels good for you as well. Take an inhalation. Exhale and soften. Again, trying to relax our body and to soften, but not necessarily going to the deepest stretch as we can. Take an inhalation. Exhale fully. And now slowly come back into the center. Bring your left hand bent like a cactus 90 degrees. Lift your right foot, bring your right foot back. Left shoulder stays on the ground. You can support yourself with your right hand. Right leg can go wherever you'd like, so it's comfortable for you to stay in this position for a few moments. And we want to feel this in our front left chest. It has an English word, but I forgot the name, so front left chest will be enough today. So stay here for a few more moments. Again, be mindful with your body. Don't go super deep. Take an inhalation. Exhale everything out, softening into the yoga mat. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Last time in this position, inhale. And gently on the exhalation, come back into the center. Bring your right arm also bent 90 degrees. hands wide apart. With inhalation, gently lift your upper body slightly up. Engage your kneecaps. Stay here. And then imagine that your right shoulder wants to touch the ground. We want to look left. Maybe I have to take my jumper so you can see me better. So, left shoulder looks down to the yoga mat, and we want to look behind almost. And then swapping sides. Right shoulder and then left. So as if you want to touch the yoga mat with your shoulders. And just a few times like that. While we do so, we continue to push the tops of our feet down into the yoga mat. Kneecaps are gently engaged. Come back into the center. And now extend your arms in front of you. Take an inhalation. Exhale, bend your arms. Elbows towards your ribs. Spread fingers wide, shoulder blades together. Lower your hands down and then tuck your toes. And let's meet in a kneeling position. So kneeling position. So toes are tucked, sitting on our knees. This should also feel quite nice after having our feet in a climbing shoes, in a tight climbing shoes. So here you can stay longer whenever you finish climbing. Whenever you do any stretches in your upper body, you can do them while you have your toes tucked. I will have a sip of my tea now while I'm having my toes tucked, and you are having your toes tucked as well. So good massage for your feet. Okay, now lift your knees up, lower your heels down. Few times like that. Knees down, then heels down. You can incorporate your arms, so maybe lifting your arms, maybe moving them to the side, and trying to make the movement very mindful and slow. And let's meet back with our heels down and open your legs slightly wider into a squat position. So here you can support yourself with your hands and then lower one knee down on the ground, then the other, a few times like that. Let's meet back into the squat position. Now keep your left arm down onto the ground, and with inhalation lift your right arm up towards the sky, so opening up our chest. You can gently look up if that feels good. Another option is to hold our head again. So once we hold our head, it's a really nice sensation in the ribs. It feels that ribs are opening up more in comparison if we have our arm up. At least that's how it feels for me. So you can let me know if it feels similar to you as well. Take an inhalation. Exhale, swapping sides. So your right hand goes down, left arm reaches up, opening up our chest. Again, if we want, maybe holding our head with the left hand. Breathing in this position. One more time, inhale, exhale, and then lower your left hand down. Now let's lower our sit bones down into the ground. Put your feet together and open your knees wider apart. So here, again, you can sit on top of a pillow. Sometimes it's nicer to have our sit bones elevated. Just for a few moments, push the soles of your feet together, one into the other. So push, just for a few moments. And then on the exhalation, let go and relax. And here again, you can stay as long as you'd like in your if you take this movement for your cool down after climbing. Here we will stay here for a few more breaths. If it's comfortable for you, always welcome to go slightly deeper, maybe extending your arms in front, maybe lowering elbows down, again, not necessary. One last inhalation in this position. Exhale. And now bring your knees together and open your legs slightly wider. Legs are still bent, so feet as wide as your yoga mat. You can support yourself with the arms behind you. And now both of your knees to the left and then to the right. Few times like that. Let's come back into the center, and your right leg will make a half butterfly. So the same what we just did before, when soles of your feet together, but just half butterfly. And your left leg will be bent, left foot next to your left hip. In this position, bring your right hand behind you. So we want to go into a gentle spine twist. So no need to twist super deep. Just twisting to the side. And you can slightly engage your left glutes as well. This way we might feel a gentle lengthening sensation in the front left thigh. Take an inhalation. Exhale. Then come back into the center. Now staying in this position, if you already feel a stretch in your left front thigh, then stay here. If you'd like something more deeper, take the pillows. You can have as many pillows as you'd like. Sometimes it's nice to have like some block underneath as well to elevate it. And then let's lower ourselves onto our elbows. But here we don't want to have a very deep arch in our lower back, so we want to have our spine more or less neutral. So actually I will bring my pillow slightly closer to my tailbone. Then if this is comfortable, you can lower your body down onto the ground. Shoulder blades can go closer to one the other. And again, stay here for a few moments. You can extend your arms behind your head if that's comfy. Maybe putting the palms on top of your belly to feel how you're inhaling and exhaling. Here I also like to keep a slight engagement in my left glute. This way I feel the opening sensation even more when I have my left glute engaged. So opening sensation in my front left thigh. Again, just experiment and engage your glute, don't engage your glute, and just observe what's happening in your body. Let's take one more breath in this position. Exhale everything out. And then gently, no hurry at all, start to lift yourself up with the help of your hands. Then bring your left leg in front. And then grab your inner knee or your shin or your foot and start to extend your left leg in front of you. You can also, if you want, you can have your left leg slightly bent and you can massage your feet. Again, it feels quite nice after having tight shoes. You can have your left extended and just holding it somewhere. Take an inhalation. Exhale, and then gently lower your left leg. And bring your left leg in a half butterfly, and then right leg bent, right foot next to your right hip, maybe right knee slightly open more to the right side. Then left hand goes behind you for a gentle spine twist. Here again an option, maybe gently engaging your right glute. Stay here for a few moments. Take an inhalation. On the exhalation, come back into the center. And here again, we will lower ourselves down. Or if it's uncomfortable, of course, we don't lower ourselves, but just stay there, like I mentioned before. If that's comfortable, maybe come onto your elbows. Or maybe lowering your back down onto the ground. Again, we don't want to have a arching sensation, uncomfortable sensation in our lower back. So we can support ourselves with as many pillows as we would like today. Here, let's just stay. Try to relax and soften everything down into the yoga mat, but maybe keeping a slight activation in our right glute. This way, we might feel a more opening sensation on the right thigh. Continue to breathe here. If you have your hands on top of your belly, feel your belly expanding like a balloon and softening on your exhalation. Continuing to come back to the body, to feel our body from within, to feel that we have hands, we feel our legs. Take an inhalation. Exhale fully. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, and then slowly, with the help of your hands, start to lift yourself up and bring your right leg in front of you. Maybe grabbing your inner knee, your shin, or your foot, and extending your right leg in front of you. Here we can keep our right leg extend. If you caught your foot, then start to massage your foot. If not, bend your leg and then massage your foot with your fingertips, which should feel quite nice as well. So when we massage, we try to cover every part of our foot. If you have your right leg extended, continue to stay there. Take an inhalation. Exhale, lower your right foot down. Extend both of your legs in front of you and just gently shake your legs. Now let's come into a reverse tabletop position. So hands are underneath your shoulders, feet hip distance apart. With inhalation, push your glutes up towards the sky. Engage your glutes. Look in front of you. Don't drop your head. Let's stay here super fast just for one cycle of breath. So inhale. Exhale, and then gently lower your sit bones down. So again, hugging our knees towards our chest, and again, remembering this idea of hugging an old, dear friend. Maybe even lift your head and bring your nose and lips towards your knees. Maybe little kisses to your knees as a thank you for moving, for taking care of your body, for giving this time in stillness to stretch, Then lower your head if you had your head lifted. You can open your legs into a happy baby pose. So knees wide apart, knees bent 90 degrees. You can grab your ankles, or you can also grab the outside of your knees. If your tailbone lifts when you grab your feet, then just grab your inner knees, your calves, whatever is comfortable, because we want to keep our tailbone down onto the ground. In Happy Baby, you can stay still, or if you'd like, you can roll to the left, so left knee touches the ground, and then roll to the right, right knee touches the ground, and a few times like that. Then let's come back into the center, hug your right knee towards your chest, move your hips to the right side slightly, extend your left leg down, and spine twist, right knee to the left side. You can support your right knee with your left hand. If you want, you can grab your right foot with your left hand and extend your right leg. Again, this is just an option, it's not necessary. Your right shoulder is down on the ground. In this position, once again, try to soften and to really relax all your muscles. So whether you are climbing today or just had a busy day, you really deserve to let go of everything, to relax your muscles, to soften. Let's take together an inhalation through the nose. Open your mouth and exhale everything out. Gently come back into the center. Hug your left knee towards your chest. So again, feeling the sensation of hugging. Extend your right leg down onto the ground. Shuffle your hips slightly to the left. And left knee to the right side. Left knee to the right side. Left shoulder is still staying on the ground. Right hand can support your left knee. And here again, you have an option to extend your left leg and catch it with your right hand. Again, not necessary. So we are not a better or worse yogi if we can do or can't do the advanced and dramatic postures. So again, this is important to remember, even though it's cool to do these, but it's more important to feel kind to our body, to be mindful, and to listen to our body as well. Again, here, imagine that you're just melting down into the ground, softening everything, not forcing the spine twist, but being comfortable, enjoying this position. Then gently come back into the center. Hug both of your knees towards your chest. Massage to the left and to the right. Then put your hands behind your knees and start to roll forward and back, massaging your back. And slowly roll up into a seated position. Seated, whatever comfortable position for you. Here, imagine that somebody is gently lifting you up towards the sky, so lengthening your upper body up, shoulders relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. Let's take an inhalation together through the nose. Exhale everything out. Put your palms together in front of your heart and start to rub one palm into the other to create some heat. Maybe a little smile on your face that you are finished for today, that you did this practice for yourself. Take an inhalation. Exhale, open your eyes and shake your hands. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope it felt good for you after climbing or before going to bed or anytime during your lunch break or in the morning. So whenever you did it, I hope it felt good. If you have any requests for any future videos, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you do another yoga session with me soon, and I wish you a beautiful day or evening or night.